Mike, you want some of this
No, I'm all set. Thanks, though.
Some good ass
Yeah, come on, man. You smoking up all the shit. Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass.
Hold on.
Man, can I live? Can I live? This all right, right?
Hold on. Slow the car down. Slow the car down.
For the car.
All right.
Yo, pass me that gun.
Mike, you ain't him?
There go that nigga right there. That nigga.
Yo, that's him?
Yo, nigga. Yo, what's up?
Yo, my man.
Yo, yo.
My man.
What's happening?
My man.
Don't shoot.
Pull off. Pull off. Drive the car. Drive the goddamn car.
All right, sorry. I didn't know. You guys, stop shooting. Will you stop shooting?
Man, you got to do what you got to do out here, Mike.
Will you stop?
Mike, if you in the car with us, you got to live like we living, Mike.
Keep it real.
All right.
Turn right here.
All right.
Hit some of this.
This is my new CD. It's called Dog Years.
All right.
Oh, where my dog's at?
Check that out. All right, man. Pop that shit in.
I went to a dance club the other day, which was timely because my self-esteem had been hovering around normal, and I've been meaning to knock it down to negative 1,000. Everyone tries to get you to dance at the clubs, especially women. They're like, you gotta dance, you gotta dance. And then I dance, and they're like, not like that. It's such an odd assortment of people at the clubs. You got like skeezy guys hitting on women. Then you got like these club kids with like glow sticks and knee pads, and they're like licking the walls, doing cartwheels. Then there's like 5 guys like me in the corner looking at each other like, I don't even know how I got here. Do you have any extra knee pads? I'm not aggressive at the clubs. My friends are aggressive for me. It's kind of embarrassing. They're like, he thinks you're cute. It's like, what am I going to say? Like, no, I don't! This girl offered me E at the club. She was like, have you ever done E? I was like, I watch E. She's like, you gotta do E, it helps you feel the music. I was like, I don't even like this music. I don't really want to take the next step. I'm not against enhancing certain experiences. Like if someone were like, you gotta try this drug, it helps you feel the pizza. I'd be like, yeah, I'll try that pizza drug. Oh man, I can feel the sauce in my toes. So this girl I'm with, she's on the E, and she was like, you gotta make sure I drink enough water, because I could die. I was like, I didn't even want to be the designated driver. Now I'm the paramedic for the evening. Then I'm thinking, what happens if she does die? That's an awkward conversation with her parents. Like, I'm really sorry about your daughter. I told her to make sure she drank enough water, but I totally spaced. And then I show up at the funeral, like, what do I say about her? I don't know anything about her. I'm like, she loved E! And she hated water.
Mr. Mike Birbiglia.
Hey, everybody. How are you? I moved into a new apartment last week, and I have this habit of making awkward situations more awkward. I was moving my bed in last week, and this woman who lived in the building opened the front door of the building with her key, and she said, I'm not worried because a rapist wouldn't have a bed like that. Now, what I should have said was nothing. What I did say was, you'd be surprised. I live next to Washington Square Park in New York City, and so people are, whenever I walk in my door, people are always trying to sell me drugs, you know? Like, I'm walking out my door to get like a Snapple, and someone's like, yo man, you want some heroin? I'm like, no. Do you have any Snapple? I'm thinking some of these guys should also sell Snapple. That way they hook you in with the Snapple, and then they're like, you know what would go great with that Snapple? Crack. My name is Mike Birbiglia. Some of you might know who I am. Everyone pronounces my last name wrong. When telemarketers call, they'll be like, good afternoon, may I speak with Mr. Oh, man. Gabigaboo? I'm like, yeah, Gabigaboo doesn't live here anymore. Even automated telemarketers get it wrong. They'll be like, good afternoon, may I speak with Mr. System error. I'm always spelling my last name on the phone, you know. It's B as in boy, I-R, B again, I-G-L-I-A. I wish my last name were just boy. It'd be so easy. I'd be like, B as in boy, and then the rest of the word boy. B as in Birbiglia, O as in Olemeyer, Y as in Yastrzemski. Got it? I went to Dunkin' Donuts last week, and the person waiting on me didn't speak any English at all, like no words. It's like, I'm all for the melting pot theory, but I lived in Portugal, and I worked at Dunquino Donutos. I might pick up a few key words, you know, like Donutos, Munchkinos, Chocolato Coverato. The customers would be like, blah, 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 Donutos. And I'd be like, I'm on it. Since I didn't understand any of the other words you said, here's a few extra Donutos on the Hawuso. This is fun, man. I've been traveling around the country. I flew on Delta the other day. They were like, thank you for choosing Delta, as though I'm a discriminating customer at all. If it were $3 cheaper, I would have flown on a kite. They'd be like, thank you for choosing a kite. I'd be like, thank you, kite attendant. You know, I racial profile on the flights. I feel bad, but I do. I flew with my friend last week who was Middle Eastern. He was my friend, and I was like, keep him where I can see him, Omar. And his name is Nick. I was on Amtrak the other day. They were like, thank you for choosing Amtrak. There's not a lot of other trains out there in the tracks. It was either Amtrak or one of these. It's like, I don't have one of those.